Earthlings, welcome! Welcome to the debut stream of Blue Star Ubu. I am Spaceman VTuber Ubu, but I would prefer you call me Blue Star Ubu because it sounds much cooler. Hey there, Vucky. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. And I hope the stream looks a lot better than it did last night. So, before we get into anything, I wanted to ask everyone, I know it might be a little unprofessional to do this first thing, but how does the mic sound and the music? Is everything up to snuff? I tried to fiddle around with it as much as I could yesterday, but you know, I just want to make sure for everyone. Also, you may have noticed that my eyebrows go a little crazy, a little wild. I don't know why. I find it charming. Oh, thank you, Abigail, and hey there. I'm glad everyone's here and telling me that it sounds good. Alright. Also, I know that it looks like my mouth isn't moving. I want to show you something. Blah, 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 blah. That it kind of see it moves. See. So next time you think to yourself, gee, that Ubu and his mouth that doesn't move, well, you're wrong. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's hop right into it. We got a fun stream planned, a very silly stream planned. The first thing we've got on the docket is the presentation room. Doesn't it look just like a classroom? And as you can see, I've brought in the TV. We're going to watch a film today. A film that takes a decent bit of a toll on my stream, so I'm really hoping everything works out today. Nice, thank you. I'm glad you think it's nice. Nostalgic. Yeah, I'm glad y'all like it. Now, gather around, children. Gather around the big tube TV on the stand. We're going to look at my incredibly intensive PowerPoint. What is a classroom? It's a room where the class gathers, of course, you silly. Alright, I'm going to press the button and we're going to go to the PowerPoint. So, everyone, be on your toes. Things are about to get crazy. Alright, it worked. And it still says the stream is healthy. Everyone wins. So, a little bit about myself. I am a scout for Space Patrol. Space Patrol, as we all know, is an intergalactic police force, and the scout is the lowest level. It's so at the bottom, but I'm so happy to be there. However, one day, I would love to work my way up the ranks and become an overlord, complete with cool armor and an awesome scarlet cape. And a big mask that looks really cool and scary. But for now, I'm just a scout, but I'm happy to be here nonetheless. Oop. Okay, give me a second. Looks like one of the slides was trying to get some early screen time. You silly, naughty slide. Alright, this one. Get out of here, you two. So, on my first mission ever as a scout, I went to a magical, mysterious land called Earth to scout things out, find more information for the Space Patrol. Excuse me, had to clear my throat. I just get so choked up talking about Space Patrol. Everything seemed like it was going well enough, but then, when I returned to my spaceship, I realized it was broken somehow. Now, I'm just a lowly scout. Hello, little angels. Anyway, I'm just a lowly scout, so I don't know mechanical things. I'm just there to scout, as the name entails. But nonetheless, when I put my space keys in the space keyhole and turned the space key, the spaceship didn't work. And I was stuck here. I tried to radio for my fellow scouts, but no one answered. Could have sworn it was the engine or something that wasn't working with the spaceship. I'm pretty sure the radio was working. Maybe everyone else's wasn't, I'm not sure. It's a mystery. But nonetheless, I find myself stuck in a mysterious land known as Kentucky. I've come to like this place, but you can only like a place that doesn't have your family and friends so much before it gets tiring. So, I spend my days using my space laptop to try and contact my fellow spacemen. You may be wondering why I'm streaming when I should be doing that, but that's how I'm trying to contact them. But while we're here, we can have silly fun times, play some video games, sing some songs, draw some pictures, etc. Get a sip of water. So, a little more about me. My name is Ubu, as I said from the top, but I like it a lot more when people call me Blue Star Ubu, because it sounds much cooler than my normal name. I'm 345 years old in space, but down here in Earthland, I guess I'm about 23. My birthday is August 21st, and I am a stunningly tall 4'3", or 131 centimeters for you non-Americans. A few things I've come to love about this Earth I live on now. First and foremost, pizza. So many of the most wonderful parts of Earth culture rolled up into a disc for you to eat. My favorite colors are lavender, because it's the color of the Space Patrol uniform, and scarlet, because scarlet is a cool color. I don't have a reason, I just like it. Honestly, I don't watch a whole lot of anime. I don't have time for TV in general, but I do. When I was a child, me and my space brother would catch every episode of a show called Bo-Bo-Bo-Bo-Bo-Bo-Bo, and it is an incredibly stupid show, but I say that in the best way possible. I jumped at the opportunity whenever they released a Blu-ray, and I still watch it and love it to this day. My favorite video games, I don't really have like a specific genre that I like. I just kind of nose hair man. Yeah, that's Bobobo. There isn't like a specific, if you can pronounce Bobobo with proper cadence, then you know you're a fan. Well, I hope I did that, because I guess, you know, I'm not gonna get choked up if someone says you're not a fan, you're not a pan either. But anyway, I think I said it with the right cadence. I've seen it enough times. Anyway, back to the games. My favorite games I would put into two categories. One, I call arcadey stuff. Very streamlined experiences, very easy to understand gameplay mechanics. Difficulty can be anywhere from super easy to super hard. I like mini games, I like kart racing, I like whatever Monkey Ball is, you know, anything from WarioWare to Cuphead, just those kind of, I get what I'm supposed to do, let's see how well I can do it, you know? But on the flip side of things, I also like adventure-y stuff, as I call it, you know, big open worlds for you to, fantasy lands for you to explore. Of course, things like Breath of the Wild or Skyrim come to mind, but even Spyro really scratches that itch as well. Now, things I don't like. Wasps, because they are the worst animal. They're pretty much demons. I don't know if horseradish constitutes as a food, but it's awful. I don't understand its existence. My biggest fears are twofold. I don't want to glitch out on stream, but that's a fear I'm going to have to overcome. And I don't want to burp on stream, because I do that a lot. And I don't want to gross people out. My hobbies. I like to draw. I like to write. I like to sleep. I like to sing about the Moona and the Juna and the Springa. And I like to be an epic gamer. Pull out my Mountain Dew. Pull out my MLG horn. And play some Call of Duty. I'm just kidding. I don't play Call of Duty. But I do like to play video games. Now, what are my goals as a VTuber? Honestly, I kind of had to rack my brain for this one, because I don't know. My biggest goal was just to do it and to have fun doing it. No Doritos. And I'm more of a Cheeto kind of guy, but you know, I'll eat Doritos every once in a while. If someone questions my epic gamer cred, then I'll throw a bag of Doritos at their face, and then I'll show them the receipt. Like, I bought these because I'm a gamer. I don't even eat them and I still buy them. But anyway, my goals. Like I said, I just wanted to do this. That was my biggest goal. But there are a couple other things I'd like to do. Some probably aren't even on this list. I just forgot to put them here. But a few things. I want to host a big Minecraft tournament because I like Minecraft and I really like the idea of playing it with other people. You might be asking yourself, what is a Minecraft tournament? And that's a very good question. It's not going to be answered for a while though, so stay tuned. I want to publish a book as well. I really like to write, and a few of the streams I'll be doing on this channel are little, well, not streams so much as pre-recorded videos, but it'll be me reading some of the writings I do. A lot of them are going to be very silly. Probably all of them are going to be silly, but I think eventually it'd be a fun idea to compile some of the writings and sell it, sell it to people who want to read Ubu's writings over and over and over in hardcover form. I want to create a monster zine. Anyone who has known me long enough knows that I like to draw. I like to come up with cool monster ideas. And one thing I've been working on is a monster zine. A zine, for the uninitiated, is an amateur booklet of information, basically. And a monster is a weird creature. And I want to make my own compendium of interesting monster designs. I'll probably do quite a bit of work for this on stream. So this isn't just some out of the blue thing that has nothing to do with the stream. I also want to, I guess if I can, inspire you to follow whatever passions you have. I know that sounds hokey, but you know, I used to just be a very average, dorky, silly spaceman sitting in a room in the middle of Kentucky with nothing to his name. But then I dedicated a few months to drawing and rigging and drawing a lot more and finding things out about the computer I didn't even know were possible. And now here I am, almost, I mean, not single-handedly, but I put a lot of work in, and here I am making myself a VTuber. If someone like me can do it, I want you to know that you can do it too. And most importantly to me, I want to make new friends doing this. Not just other VTubers, but I want to make friends with people who don't want to be VTubers, people who come in the chat, and you know, we talk about life with each other while I play Monkey Ball. And with that, we end. All right, go back to your seats, children. That's enough of the big tube TV on a cart. All right, back to the welcome room we go. Zzz. So, I said Monkey Ball. I want to play Monkey Ball on stream. So, we'll take a little bit of a breather. How has everybody liked the stream so far? I still have a little bit up my sleeve, but honestly, actually, the weirdest part, well, the silliest, the part I've been practicing the most is about to come up, but I'll take a little bit of time to talk with the chat, see if anyone wants to chat. Monkey Ball on Wii was the last one you played. Honestly, I haven't really played any Monkey Balls other than the one on GameCube. Oh, you people are so nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this out for a little bit then, man, because see, it's gonna be an even bigger surprise. But yeah, last Monkey Ball I played was the first one on GameCube. I still have it, and I still play it all the time. No, I never played it on the Game Boy Advance. I didn't even, honestly, I'm ashamed to say it, I didn't even know that there was a Monkey Ball on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, a little party hat. Alright. Time to talk after the proceedings. So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to the karaoke room. Here we are, the karaoke room. And by room, I mean big auditorium. If someone could bring the mic up for me, I think a song's coming on. Give me just a second to set some stuff up. Okay, am I echoey? Is it echoey? In true VTuber about to sing karaoke form? Echo, echo, testing 1, 2, echo. Echo epsilon, alpha beta, etc. Okay, good. So, I want to sing a song for you all. You might reverb check. Every time I've listened to the reverb myself, it's, let's see, how's it sound? Oh yeah, it is. I think that little reverb is my computer. It can get kind of loud. But don't worry, the music's gonna start. Oh, turn it up? Okay, I'll turn it up a little. How's that sound? Does it sound good? You got it. No, yeah, you don't need to apologize, it's okay. Okay, so, the song I'm singing, you might be wondering what it is. That's understandable. Is honestly a very touching song. It's a song about a father who is saying goodbye to his son, the most agreed upon origin for the song, or the origin of the lyrics, or a father saying goodbye to his son who's going off to war, possibly because it's the last time they'll ever see each other again. It's a very touching song with a moving melody, and most importantly, it is a song in the public domain, so my stream won't get DMCA'd for singing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Danny Boy. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, and when the valley's hushed and white with snow. I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny do so. But when ye come, and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those soft you tread above me, and all my grave shall warmer, sweeter be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. So, what did you think of Danny Boy? Honestly, that was the part I was the most nervous about. I've been practicing and practicing and practicing that song every day. It's some of the notes, you know, get kind of, oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Water sip. That was probably the reason that the mic was kind of low on this screen. It was because I didn't want to overwhelm it with the higher notes. Here, let me take off the filter. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm glad you liked it. All right, get this mic out of here. Back to the welcome room. All right. Well, really, that's the majority of the stream. I just wanted to tell y'all a little more about me and sing an Irish folk song. But I do have a few people I want to thank. First and foremost, I came up with this genius gag a few months ago, and you know, even though it's probably not even going to be anywhere near as funny as I think it is, we're going to go through with it. So, uh-oh, hold on a second. There we go. Gotta line it up just right. And then... I'm the Joker, baby. You want to know how I got this rig? My father was Cabbage Head. That's all I wanted to do with the makeup. Alright, get it off me. Get this knife away from me. No, the knife away from me, not closer to me. Anyway, yeah, I don't exactly want to thank Cabbage Head, because that would be very narcissistic, because I'm Cabbage Head. Dun dun dun. Yeah, we live in a society where I'm my own artist. Isn't that crazy? But I'm not the only person I want to thank. I just wanted to do a little plug, because technically I'm an artist by trade. All the crazy graphics and stuff that you've seen today, I even drew the Joker's knife. All that was me drawing. And I'm happy with how it all turned out. I hope that you're happy with how it all looks as well. Even if my character model has a little room for improvement, I'm very happy about it. Maybe eventually the eyebrows will stop wigging out so much, but you know, that's the first person I want to thank. Not the only, don't worry. So, okay, I just realized actually, let me pull up a picture real quick. It is a picture that contains all the people that I wanted to thank very much for my, whatchamacallit, for getting me to this point. Yeah, it's a part of my biology. Eyebrows are silly. It just happens. You know, maybe one day, whenever I turn into a 25-year-old spaceman, things will get a little less wonky. We don't know yet. I haven't gotten that old. Now let me do a little impromptu digging. Here we go. Found it. Nice. So, here's a list of people I wanted to thank. First and foremost, I wanted to thank @YourNerdWonder on Twitter because she introduced me to @MyDivineToast, whose advice helped me a lot with my rigging because, believe it or not, I actually don't know a whole lot about rigging in Live 2D and exporting it to another software for projecting it on stream. If it wasn't for their collective help, I probably would still not be able to move my head like this. I wanted to thank Lumdrop. He's just a friend of mine. He's on Twitter, but he doesn't get on it very often. Just because before I even announced my VTuber debut, I would rant in DMs to him about all my dreams and aspirations, and showed him early designs of Ubu, myself of course. I want to thank Prayers from Abigail. Her Twitter handle is the same thing but with an @ symbol on it, and she's a fellow VTuber over on Twitch, also Prayers from Abigail, very fun VTuber. As well as Najima Stella on Twitter, Stella Channel on YouTube, because both of them help me with some of the more technological things behind the scenes. Oh, you're welcome, Abigail. Let me get some water real quick. But also, I want to give a big shout out to Peggy Mo, who is also on Twitch, not a VTuber. I guess, what's the opposite of that? A real tuber? A Twitch person? Also, he goes by Pegleg on SoundCloud. And you might be wondering, why am I plugging a SoundCloud account? It's because he's the composer of all these neat beats you've been hearing all stream. Except for Danny Boy. He didn't create Danny Boy, but he created all the other songs here. And everyone on this list, you should go check out. Heck, I mean, I'm such a generous guy. I'll put my little thank you gif on Twitter. But with that, that's the end of the planned stream. I suppose we can just hang out. We barely crossed the half an hour mark. We can talk for another 10 minutes. I know the chat got real excited when I started talking about Monkey Ball. We can go back to that. We can, talk about whatever you want. What did y'all think of the stream? What did y'all think of my eyebrows? What did you think of the fact my mouth hardly moves? I'm just poking fun. I think that's a term. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I'm trying my best. Yesterday woke me up to the realization it's all good. I'm glad it's all good. I'm glad you liked it. Monkeys in a Ball. It is a fun concept. I do like Monkey Ball. I'll play it on stream one of these days. But while I'm thinking about it, I almost forgot. Of course, there's a bunch of ideas I want to throw at the wall and see what sticks, but the tried and true VTuber way is playing video games. Excuse me, there was one of those burps I was worried about doing on stream. And tonight, I'm going to try my best to stream a game. since everyone here has been so wonderful, I'm going to break the surprise of what I'm playing to you, and everyone else will just find out later. Drum roll. No, I'm not gonna be lewd. Anyway, drum roll. I'm going to play Klonoa for the Wii. I know it's a PS1 game, but I have the Wii one, so deal with it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I found a copy of this game a couple months ago for cheap. Apparently it's really hard to find game. I've never seen it. I didn't even know it existed. But yeah, I want to play it. I've heard so many good things about Klonoa. You like Klonoa? Yeah, not a lot of people. I don't hear about a lot of people talk about Klonoa. It's like a 2D platformer, but I guess the term's 2.5D, where it's a 2D platformer, but you can interact in other directions. Everyone I hear talk about it likes it. It's not even like a you love it or hate it thing. It's either you love it or you've never heard of it. So I'm really looking forward to playing it on stream. That being said, I'm going to try my absolute hardest to make sure I get it working by tonight. Worst case scenario, I might have to put off gaming streams for a few days while I work on some things. Best case scenario, tonight at, let's see, I believe 9 Eastern Standard Time. Best case scenario, we're playing Klonoa. Alright, get out of here. You've had your day in the limelight. Alright, well, that's really the stream. Like I said, we can talk more. You know, I don't have anything to do for another few hours, assuming I can get the stream to run a video game. But, yeah, monkey ball's fun, ain't it? It's really frustrating, though. I'm probably not the best at it. Hopefully I'm much better at Klonoa. I think I'll be fine at Klonoa. I'm typically okay at 2D platformers. Well, platformers in general. Those games are like, I could probably count on one hand the amount of games I'm good at. But like probably the genre I'm the best at is it's like a tie between kart racers and platformers. But it's kind of hard to say that you're the best at a platformer unless you're like a speedrunner or something, because it's not competitive typically. Kart racers, on the other hand, are competitive by nature, so I can say without a doubt I'm pretty decent at Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing, both games very near and dear to my heart. Well, alright. I thank you all so much for coming. It was a little bit shorter than I thought it would be, but honestly, it's still a real chunky debut. I'm real happy with how it turned out. It actually ran a lot better than I thought it would too, but I guess y'all don't need to hear about that because it's not interesting. So yeah, I've already posted this week's schedule on Twitter a few times, but I can post it again if you need me to. I've got January all planned out to a T. It's just a matter of getting the stream working every single time. Excuse me. February is a work in progress, but I'm very excited about the prospects in the future. But for now, look forward to Klonoa later tonight. It's also on the stream. The stream schedule. It'll be the surprise, you know. So Klonoa was the big surprise. Until then, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you for coming to my stream. I'm so thankful. I'm also terrible at ending streams. Let's just go to the ending screen. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.